This video is about understanding the employee benefit programs that we offer at Udefine Wellness. From the very beginning, our goal has been to put together an employee benefit plan for healthy living. And we've done that with a variety of different ways. And so I'm going to kind of go over some of this with you. We have on the employee wellness, if you click on the employee wellness tab, you'll come to this page, and feel free to come over and read about it. The simplest solution that we have available is our Healthy Living Savings Card, which will be explained in greater detail in another video. The employee benefit offerings are down a little bit further, and our hallmark program is the Pathways Wellness at Work, but they all encompass two principles. Number one is wellness education for the individual, because a lot of the reason why people don't go down new paths that they're unfamiliar with is because of just that. They're unfamiliar with them. And so we want to lift that mystique of different ways to achieve healthy living through our wellness education programs. The other principle that we abide by is affordable access to services. We do that through the Healthy Living Savings Card, but we're really doing that in our flagship employee benefit programs. So let's go over to Pathways Wellness at Work. And you can review this on your own. I don't want to go into it in great detail, but I want to explain the design that we have. So you can't see that as well as I was hoping that you could. Here's the principle. An employer says yes to Udefine Wellness. What that means is that we now have an opportunity to meet with the employees and encourage them to sign up on the employee benefit plan. It is an opt-in basis, so not every employee has to participate. Of course, if the employer is paying 100% of the cost, we do strongly encourage it. But most often the employers will say, I'll pay 50% if the employee pays 50%. We don't like doing it on a voluntary basis where the employee pays 100% of the cost, because that's just not the way that this plan is designed. So our plan starts with this, an individual well-being assessment. This is an assessment that was created with cooperation and assistance from the providers in our network, and it covers all 8 dimensions of well-being. So we're asking the individual to go through and select what it is that, what's going on in their life. And when that assessment is done, they then get a one-on-one meeting with a wellness pathfinder from our organization. Now, a wellness pathfinder is something that anyone who's a provider in our organization can apply to be one. There is an additional cost, there is additional training, and it's not that we're training you on what your modality is. You're the experts of you. But a lot of people don't know anything outside of their lane. So the training is really to get you to understand how to give recommendations to other modalities, understanding those other modalities, and better serve our clients. With our Pathways plan, they get to meet with that wellness pathfinder, not just that one first time, but 3 times during the year, 3 other times during the year. So once a quarter. And the intent is this. The reason why people don't use our employee benefit plan, they'll sign up for it with the best of intentions, but then they get stuck in life. Perhaps they don't know where to get started. Perhaps they're overwhelmed by the sheer vastness of our provider directory. So that Wellness Pathfinder is there to help them find their path. That's why we call it what we do. And so they'll meet with them, a total of 4 times during the year, just to check in on the other 3, how's it going? Do you need another recommendation? But to get them moving forward. The individual receives on the main Pathways plan there, one wellness service of their choice once a month. This could vary if the employer has selected something different, but this is the main plan, 1 session per month. And what we do is we pay the first $60 of that session. So when you're setting up the products in your store, that's one of the things that we're going to be asking you is how is that priced? And I refer you to other videos for that. This is just an overview. So the intent behind it is to be a sampler plan. Try something different every single month. It doesn't tend to work that way, but that was the intent behind it. They also will receive a healthy living savings card. We will also do an entire survey of all employees to find out what their interests are. With this information, we get great data, such as 59% of the employees at one company were interested in coaching. That was huge. Another response was your interest in meditation and mindfulness, and 33% of the employees said that they were interested in that. So we're going to get a great deal of information, and that helps us craft our monthly group wellness education classes. So the employer can choose a class from our providers that have created them every single month. Now you get compensated for that as well. So just keep that in mind. And I'm not going to go into the compensation on that right now. And the employer also gets an annual company wellness fair once a year, either on-site or virtual. So that's the premise of the employee benefit programs. It's a really quick overview, and I'm not getting into the entire semantics of it. If you ever have any questions regarding the employee benefit plan and how it works, we encourage you to use that contact us button or reach out to us directly. And I hope that this has helped.